So, this is Crusader Kings 3. I have never played this series, but it is currently on humble choice, so I figured I'd give it a try. Tutorial. Become King of Ireland. You are a medieval ruler. Your reign may be brief, but through your heirs you can bring your dynasty to prominence. Land is yours for the taking by way of the sword or through marriage, and clever diplomacy can extend your reach far beyond the wildest dreams of any conqueror. There is no one way to win in Crusader Kings 3, only different ways to enjoy your story as it unfolds. Crusader Kings 3 spans hundreds of years and many generations. Right now time is standing still because the game is paused. Ah. There's a lot of info. Like I'm studying for an essay. So I'll choose Marshall for the tutorial. Okay, so I don't have any congenital traits. Hello, Stress. Yeah, it's a very nice game of that type. I've played a lot of them. Yeah, I just played before starting the stream. Yep. Nice. Yeah, I hate the Ultimate Death Knight. I did awaken my other legendary, so they got that execution skill, the Grim Reaper skill, which is really nice. So if they leave the Death Knight at very low HP, a Grim Reaper will attack and finish them off. Yeah, definitely. But I have, I think he's called Venus or something. He has an ability that disables reviving. If he kills someone with his basic ability, that enemy can't be revived. It's really useful in dungeons too. I don't really stream raid. I played on my own time. There's not really a lot to say about it. God, there's so much little stuff that you can do. You can catch someone planning a murder and you can blackmail them using that to gain favor. It's like full-on Game of Thrones. Yeah, it's a strategy game. Okay, they've got Casus Belli as well. Have a good nap. My marriage to Petty Queen Mencia, the realm expects us to throw a suitably extravagant wedding celebration. It is well within my rights to collect a royal aid duty as part of this, but some may consider it tasteless to levy an extra tax during the time of jubilation. My subjects enjoy the festivities without worry or care. Nope. Keeps pausing for the tutorial messages. Eighth-month siege. They just keep coming back. God damn it. It was just 4 days away. My liege, may you live in harmony and contentment. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Okay, get a marriage done for a boy. We're currently scheming against the bishop. Widera wants to be a council member. They're better than our current steward. All my councillors believe that job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day I am complaining to Mencia when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. Few lessons might sharpen their wits. Advice for Spymaster. Can't seem to send take them away from the council. How do I give them the counselor position? Ah, there we are. They immediately shot up in relationship, favorable opinion. And they're much better in that position anyways. Court physician. Don't have them. Oh, do we? Okay, so learning a skill is important. Powerful agent in hostile schemes against you. What does that mean? Does this mean that they're automatically against me, or... Effects vary based on aptitude, performs medical treatments, powerful agent in hostile schemes against you. Oh, I guess if someone wants to do a hostile scheme against me, if they get the court physician on their side, that's real bad for me. So I gotta keep them happy. Okay. Take the favor instead of the cash. Ah. The favor drops their opinion. Disband the armies. The tutorial said to do that after the war is over. Next we'll build some pastoral lands. We are steward. Ossory has a very small army. Could we... take it over, maybe? Okay. You're now our vassal. Miller military strength. Inferior there. Gate claim Athlone. We get the right to attack them. Make Domhnall our marshal. Spelly cost minus. Do I have all of these already? Ah. Martial plus, enemy fatal casualties plus 25, crosses rivers and straits without advantage penalties. Okay. Oh, Mencia is pregnant. Sway Renaud. Keep our court physician on our side. Fretful King William of England, his vassals and his whole family has heeded the call of Albion and embraced English culture. Petty king or peasants high or low, it does not matter. In the end we are all mortals. I was reminded of this as I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. You seem to be under the weather, my lord. I know a fair number of suitable remedies. Safe treatment might lessen symptoms temporarily and has few risks. Risky treatment may have great outcomes, but could also lead to worsened symptoms or permanent injuries. Too late for caution. Disastrous mistreatment. Renaud informed me that he had identified the tainted tissue, which was the root of my disease, and that removing it would most likely cure me. I was most pleased and agreed to the surgery. I wish Renaud had told me the tissue was my face. I thought it would be impossible to feel worse than I already did, but Renaud sure proved me wrong. Oh shit, I've got a mask now. I'm also a eunuch now. What? You gain stress because you are wrathful. This will not happen again, do you understand me? Oh, he'll use prestige. The traitor deserves to die. Ah, look at me. Disfigured, minus diplomacy and fertility, wounded, ill. He fucked me up. Well, I need a new physician. Come on in, nephew. Renaud has passed away. I've browsed through documents both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the earldom of Athlone. All that is missing is one little bribe. Be it done. Yes, I was wondering whether it was just walking still, but that's actually a progress bar. You lost the trait wounded. I feel like we should be doing a bunch of conquering since we're a militaristic leader. I write to inform you of a most appalling discovery I made about Earl Ragnvald. This man is engaging in unsavory and dishonorable activities behind your back. I sincerely hope that bringing this sensitive information to your attention will prove my unwavering loyalty towards you, my petty king. Calling me a petty king doesn't really help you. Your spy master and vassal. Will not use Ragnvald's secret against him, loses then opinion of you. Well, Moirendach will reveal Earl Ragnvald's secret to me. It's a weak hook on me. You better forget about this. As I woke this morning and saw rays of sunshine falling through my window, it took me a moment to realize I had slept soundly for the first time in weeks. I did not wake up coughing once. I got mutilated for nothing! Stranger is brought before me. He has been waiting outside the castle gates for a week, my liege. My guard informs me. The man bows deeply. My name is Ahayed, your highness. I have traveled far and wide and seen many things, but my family and I are weary of the road. If you allow us to stay, I will happily share my knowledge of the world with you and be your loyal servant. Embrace God and this will be your home. You get a weak hook. Comes your courtier. Converts to Catholicism. Get a strong hook. Comes your courtier gains 50 opinion of you. Angus loses 10 opinion of you. You have no room for the likes of you. More the merrier. My steward Earl Muradag has proven himself highly capable, especially in administrative matters. There are some projects I would like to undertake in the Earldom of Desmond, my liege, with your blessing, of course. Take the reins. Encourage improvement. Vassals should be taking such liberties, lose his opinion. Take the reins. Reign Saint Bridget, Menzi has given birth to 2 perfect little children. Who will you become, my dears, and what shall I call you? A good Irish name. Common. Locheen. May you grow strong and wise. Took Earl Concobar's son and heir Mile Decline hostage during the siege of Athlone. Strengths and virtues. Yeah, because if you're ruling over a place that doesn't believe in the same faith as you do, you get a minus in opinion. Heresy. Rulers of this faith, less piety to declare holy wars. If one exists, the head of faith can declare great holy war when the faith has high fervor. If no head of faith exists, adherents gain bonus to convert faith per controlled holy site. Characters of this faith gain an additional bonus upon the successful completion of a pilgrimage. Characters may seek indulgences from their head of faith to pay gold in exchange for piety. Characters who have committed criminal acts may seek indulgences to gain forgiveness for them instead. Spiritual head of faith may excommunicate others. Honest a virtue, deceitful a sin. These can take the vows and become a monk. May not inherit titles, may not marry. Catholic opinion makes temperate a virtue, makes gluttonous a sin. Male dominated. Revoke landed titles from evil infidels without incurring tyranny. Other Christian faiths that have the econism doctrine are considered astray instead of hostile. Bastards can be legitimized if their househead or dynasty head approves. Divorce must be approved. Consanguinity. Marriage between cousins, aunts, nephews, and uncles, nieces is allowed. Sexual relations between cousins, aunts, nephews, uncles, nieces will not give the incest secret. Oh god. Yep, it's the medieval times, okay. May wisdom ever elude you. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. And title Athlone. Control. Disband all. Mayo. Keep forgetting that was such a small part of all this. Hey, Karelia. Oulu, nice. High Chiefdom of Finland. Pietarsaari. Steward Earl Murdoch has slain my cousin. Congobar in a dishonest brawl. I demand satisfaction for the slight. Oh yeah, I remember them from the war. You pay, you spend. Ah, good one. Whatever it takes. There's some barracks in there. Of the crown, natural dread. Dread makes it viable to play as tyrant, because unruly vassals can become intimidated or terrified, making them too scared to oppose you. Characters' dread can range from 0 to 100. Over time their dread will tend towards their natural dread, which is defined by their personality traits. Dreadful ruler reaps the following benefits. Vassals are discouraged from joining factions, vassals are discouraged from scheming, increase vassal acceptance, increase over vassalization, makes electors more likely to vote as you do, makes vassals unlikely to oppose law changes. Yeah, this game is starting to seem more and more cool. There's so much neat little details. I mean, we've got the Wrathful, let's go full dread. No longer have an alliance with Eneko. Opestiharo because he's no longer a ruler. Would the camera be better down here maybe? It doesn't block anything. Oof, god damn, we're fucking a lot. Prince Robert of Burgundy has announced to the world that he and his vassals have converted to Mondaism. Dualist faith. We consider them hostile. Mondaism traces its lineage to Adam, with John the Baptist as their greatest prophet. The world consists of light and darkness, and in time all mortal souls will be judged as to whether they are worthy to return to the eternal light. You know, they do have some good points. Close family may convert with you, vassals may convert. Ah, fuck 'em. Fuck those guys. Hmm. Ethos, courtly. Ceremony of court life is so integral to this culture that it forms a core part of people's social behavior. Place for everyone and everyone in their place. Goidelic heritage. Culture acceptance baseline with cultures sharing this heritage. Goidelic language. Naming practices Irish, architecture continental European, fashion Northern Europe, coat of arms Irish, military equipment continental Europe. Pastoral lands line of buildings have additional bonuses in counties of this culture. Poet trait has additional bonuses. Rulers, if allowed by gender law, can have up to 4 spouses. But that goes against our religion, I think. The trade pole line of buildings can be constructed one era early. Temperate trade is more common. Temperate traits have additional bonuses. Monk traits have additional bonuses. Characters of this culture are more likely to accept taking the vows, especially your underage children. Oh yeah, I could make one of my children a monk. And I'm the culture head right now. Fascination. Horseshoes. Perfect little son. Good Irish name. Unlon. Imprison. Why the fuck can you imprison a baby? Well-organized court. This happened despite your spouse's poor stewardship. Mencia is intimidated by your dreadful reputation. Fearing you, she is less likely to oppose you directly. I don't feel great about that. Your realm priest endorses you. Everyone seems to like me fairly well. Or they're just afraid of me. I'll take either one. Night flashes. He's lustful, so that makes him sinful, in my opinion. Holy shit. They're our vassal now. Not really good in any of the areas, I don't see at least. Why can I declare war on them? Merchant's claim. Got the stronger army. Sure. Gained level of fame, your glory is widely known. Control territory defender advantage. Increase control in county. Press gain. God damn! I have so many kids. Look at all of them. Yeah, let's send them a bribe. Isn't that... Wait, where is there... Oh, there. My daughter-in-law has given birth to a daughter, Emer. Blessing upon you and your house, you are much greater for than I imagined. Okay. Artifact decay reduction. Possess artifacts during sieges and raids. Commission artifact decision. Rancho. Seneschal. Administering the servants and keeping everything running smoothly. Merchant. Wolfen, I guess. Master of the Horse. Increase the control. Irish, let's make a pastoral land. I'll get a bonus. Prisoner Coldop has died in my dungeons. Imprisoned for 6 years. Whoops. Negotiate release. I've seen how it happens, that slight lull in the middle of combat, the brief moment when neither side is pressing into the fray and the melee breaks, like waves parting around a rock. Always be pressing the attack. Minimum battle roll -4, maximum battle roll +6. Raid speed, hostile country attrition. Time to rearm with whatever weapons aren't stuck in a body. Come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Dublin, capital of my nephew, Earl Murchard. Locals newly settled or not praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. Not worth it. They like me plenty already. What is our army actually based on? Light footmen. What is their weapon type? Children lack guardians. I'm passing through the castle gardens for a morning walk when a soft breeze carries the voice of Diarmait and Tark to my ear. Two courtiers are talking to each other in a secluded spot nearby, frequently glancing around to make sure nobody's listening. While it is hard for me to make out most of their words from a distance, it is clear that their discussion relates to Earl Ragnvald. You must know what they are hiding, whatever the cost. You gain dread. I torture the information out of Diamite and Tart. I learn the subject of the conversation. Are uncooperative, the questioning yields no results. Takes a while to lose the two prisoners' tongues, but my jailer is a patient man. After several hours of interrogation, the two plotters are ready to confess their secret. The subject of their discussion was an unsavory habit of Earl Ragnvald that I was completely unaware of. Child's heritage secret. Guardian. Caesar's triumph. While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was amused to learn about Julius Caesar's exploits during his conquest of Gaul. During his siege of Alesia, Caesar determined that direct assault on a well-fortified city would be too costly. He instead ordered his army to build his own fortress which surrounded the entire city, trapping the enemy garrison inside to starve while simultaneously preventing reinforcements from relieving the defenders. Make the enemy come to you, I like it. Unyielding defender. Friendly fatal casualties minus. Gain 40 stress because you are impatient and wrathful. This took a risk with a plan, but it paid off. Reckless. Wars just aren't fought like that these days. I don't even know what these roles mean. Wait, what is this? Raiders. We could take this country. Or county. Still not sure if I'm using the terms correctly. Let's fabricate a claim. Find secrets of this place. Guess I should be running something with these people all the time. Come and learn the Basque language. Train commanders. Levi size. I'm surprised to find my wife skulking in my study. By the look on her face, something is clearly upsetting Mencia. Yet it takes me a while to convince her to share her concerns with me. My beloved, I must convince you that Doug has gravely insulted me. I cannot bear the thought of being close to that coarse man any further. Tell me everything from the start. After carefully examining my wife's claim, I have reached the conclusion that Mencia is telling me the truth. Doug has deeply insulted her honor, and in doing so he has spit on my hospitality. Doug spends renown. Whose opinion of you? Try and forgive. And they're pregnant again. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Petty King Ahed's court. I do not believe we will ever find anything either. There is less going on here than a graveyard at noon. Very well, you know best. Try to find something elsewhere. Enough. Since my dealings with Earl Muiderak, I may have accidentally made certain promises of exemption from his obligations. I have tried, but I suspect there might not be any other way out of this by now. Muiderak's feudal taxes to you are reduced. Muiderak gets a weak hook on you. I've browsed through documents. Nice. Okay. It's war. No, actually, not that. My claim. I should probably send a rally point somewhere here. Your wisdom and mercy are legendary. What mercy? I have been a good vassal to you, but surely you understand that I have subjects of my own too. My current contract is very restrictive. Surely you would see that the wisdom in making it more lenient, and besides you do owe me. Because I'll have little choice. Because I gave them the hook. Low Levi contribution. Contract negotiations have been blocked. Cancer, a stranger inside. There is a thing inside me which is not me. It eats its way through my flesh, feeding off my life force, its strength increasing while I wither away. I push my hands against the growth under my skin, my fingers aching to tear it out. The thoughts of it growing makes me want to puke. Yes, unfortunately it is cancer. I only know of one efficient treatment. Do no more than what is necessary. Last time that fucked us over. Doing something harder. Then it called on the priest to bring forth the finest singer in the court, which turned out to be a young child with a bright tenor voice. For several days in a row the child sang me to sleep. The soothing voice turned out to be just what I needed, for now the worst of my symptoms are alleviated, and the world seems a little brighter. Reduce disease symptoms. The miserable petty king murmured, "May your humors rot in your living body. You are a much greater fool than I imagined. In order to put an end to the bloodshed, I will comply with your demands." Have enough renown to unlock a dynasty legacy for a dynasty. House of Warriors. Prowess. Knight effectiveness. We're a military family. You're at death's doorstep. If you have a player heir, you will continue playing as them. Your vassals may not be loyal to them, therefore it is a good idea to not spend too much gold so you can afford mercenaries or gifts. I'm also losing a shitload of money. What kind of hooks do I have? Non-believer. illegitimate child. No hooks really that matter right now. I can afford to lose that. Wait, why did I gain more? Why did I lose? Why am I losing even more money when I increase their taxes? Not sure I understand that bit. Damn. Right in the second. Oh, I only hold this area now, I guess. Can I declare war on a kid? While studying the tactics of ancient generals, I was amazed to learn about the exploits of Hannibal Barca during the Second Punic War. Known as the enemy of Rome, Hannibal's crowning achievement was the Battle of Cannae, where his army of roughly 50,000 outmaneuvered and encircled the larger 86,000-strong Roman army. Surrounded and unable to retreat, only 3,000 Romans survived the massacre. Aggressive attacker, enemy fatal casualties. Supply duration, stress because you're impatient. Enemy defensive advantage minus. Will annihilate my enemies. I wonder if I should have done something differently to have all this power transfer to Brian instead. So now it looks like all of the stuff that I claimed is given to my kids. May lose some of the titles your previous character held. Do not worry, you retain claims on all titles you lose. Ah, okay. I can take them with war. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. Though we do not yet know who someone is plotting to kill my bishop Oengus. I'm sitting around the map table with Muiderak and Earl Rangvald, discussing our strategy for the ongoing war. Muiderak bangs his fist on the table and loudly proclaims we should charge the enemy directly and crush them with the sheer might of our armies, while Rangvald nervously mutters about how we should avoid unnecessary engagement and fight a war of attrition. It is my right to decide our ultimate course of action. My commanders can act as they each see fit. Ranger is brought before me. She has been waiting outside the castle. Embrace God, I guess. Can't toss them away because I have generous. My spymaster has come with me with grave news. It is my courtier Kenwa that is plotting against my bishop. Evil Ravener. Guess I can't sway anyone, any of them yet either, because they're just kids at the moment. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my daughter and her heir Emma what she thought. She claimed she had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. Emma gains temperate. Gains the trait just. Cynical. Let's give him the temperate because that's good trait for this, for religion and everything. Today I was given grave news. My daughter and heir Emmer has fallen ill with pneumonia. The future is uncertain. Death lingers closely by her bedside, yet she might survive, only God knows. The physician wants to know how my daughter should be treated. Be cautious. Got it in the new heir. Recovered. Nice. One of the children at court, Enna, had taken the wooden sword of a younger boy and thrown it into a nearby cave. My daughter was there and saw it all happen. Emma got hold of the household guards and forced Enna to go into the cave. Enna's terrified screams could be heard for several minutes before he emerged with the toy. See that when Emma thinks something is the right thing to do, she won't stop until she makes it happen. Brave. Go with that. My Chester Wolfen is known for her fantastically entertaining insults, and as it happens, she is standing face to face with my courtier, Rancha. I'm just in time to hear a particularly scathing roast. You hysterical strumpet and vile fiend, your foolishness and brooding are legendary. You are a shiver looking for a spine to run up, you quean, Wolfen says as if possessed by Satan. Rancha's face is red, but she knows that I'm watching, so she manages some pained laughter. You've been overwhelmed by stress. Courier comes bearing bleak tidings in a small black crate. My daughter Emmer drowned while playing with... Oh shit. I can barely peer through my watering eyes into the box, but the one glimpse confirms this is indeed the corpse of mine own darling. I had so many hopes for you, my sweetest child, all the things you would learn, experience and do. There were so many possibilities, a whole life to live. Maybe you would have had children of your own one day, but now none of those things will ever come to be. Rest in peace. Mental break. Life has never been easy, but it feels like the loss of my daughter Emmer has pushed me over the edge. I still remember her as a baby, so tiny and fragile. Despite that, she survived growing up older until now, when she suddenly stopped. I had so many hopes for her future, so many things I wished to see which now can never come to pass. Press level 1. Bring to remember her. Drunkard. Tiny penalty to health. Confider. Manage grief. The character is working through the loss of a loved one day at a time. Frozen grief. Having never processed the death of a loved one, this character finds it harder to connect with others. Health moderate. To the Confider. You have had a faction form against you, but do not panic, you still have time to set things right. You can increase their opinion of you or try to become dreaded. Earl or love? True enemy of every soldier is contemplacy, my Marshal Earl Domhnall says before nodding energetically. We are standing side by side on my castle's walls, looking down on the soldiers conducting drills below. We could exchange the castle's gates for planks of wood and dull the arrows in the troops' quivers, he continues. Lead the soldiers in a mock charge against the castle and see how well they do in action. I might gain a martial lifestyle perk. Sure. Tightly shut gate and walls that loom high into the sky, archers can be seen as shadows moving behind the battlements, and a feeling of genuine excitement permeates in the air. In the lull before battle, I turn and address the soldiers. My orders ring out loud and clear across the field. Charge the main gate. The stairwell echoes as another dulled weapon bounces off the middle pillar. For the second time in a matter of minutes, I curse this tight spiral that blocks us from swinging our weapons at the defenders. The heaving breath of the soldiers around me is deafening, and with every repelled attack, they grow more resigned and frustrated. I have to take charge of the situation. Don't let up, we will overwhelm them. Taking the final step up onto the walls surrounding the castle, I survey the scene. Many soldiers may have been lost to the archers on the walls, but we will not be deterred. One after another we overwhelm the defenders and stand victorious over the fallen. I take a deep breath, and then it's time to press on again. We are winning, but there is no room for mistakes. They're not your friends today. The castle is ours. Among the celebrating soldiers I find Earl Domhnall, who congratulates me on the charge well led. Look at them, my lord. The change of pace did them good, even when they use him reinvigorated, even though your castle was just lost to attackers. The endless clash of metal on metal is the chafing of armor, the sting of sweat. It is a dance that is familiar, as it is exhausting. To lift my mace, attack, dodge, defend, and repeat. Maybe it would do me good to practice my skills with another weapon. Add me another weapon. Not a day passes by without Bishop Morgan making a mockery of me during his sermons. That obsessed ogre is certain that I am an agent of Satan, and will not rest until he has turned the peasantry against me. I will not tolerate insubordination from my own vassals. nice, I got a vassal. Okay, we're endorsed. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities, keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? Destroy... Anything to charity. Distinguished. Have you heard that one about the Petty King and the Page, my lord? It goes like this. My Chester, Petty Queen, Wolfen, uses happily. My face is flushed and tears of laughter are running down my cheeks. Where does she get all these jokes from? She is hilarious. Perhaps it's time to get back to work, lest I die from laughter. 1% chance of you die. Go on, tell it. You're no longer overwhelmed by stress. That would have been quite something. Isn't there actually someone who did die of laughing in history? So that's interesting. Okay. Bishop is doing good. Everyone in my court likes me. Oh, this place got captured. Rational Zealot. Since my diplomatic overtures towards Morgan have caused a major misunderstanding, I have received a letter which makes it clear that he thinks I have been pursuing a different goal entirely. I am a bishop, for God's sake. I do not need to read on to get the point. A big misunderstanding. Christian pilgrims to the Holy Land suffer all manner of abuse and their routes are fraught with danger. In order to protect the pilgrims and secure Jerusalem for Christ and the faithful, His Holiness Pope Victor has accepted the possibility of an outright invasion by joint Christian forces. Deus fault. Christian faiths now have access to crusades. Oh damn. Times and people change. Sometimes those who are closest to us seem to become strangers. Eddie King Brian, my half-brother, Eddie King Lockheed smiles sadly. I feel like there is no friendship left between us. But remember all the good times. Papal envoy has reached my court bringing news from the Vatican. Pope Victor issued a call to arms to all righteous Christian rulers. As a Catholic petty king, I am expected to prepare my men in support of his most holy cause, sponsored by the Universal Church itself. To all those who will take the fight against the vile infidels desecrating the holy grounds of Sendir, the Holy See promises full absolution from all sins and a guaranteed place in heaven. I don't give a shit about this. I'm going to give them some cash. I just want Ireland. What? Petty King Brian II of Munster has found peace in Christ's embrace at 48 years of age. He died from his wounds. Known to be an exceptional strategist, he spent many of his days examining fields and drilling his troops. Petty King Lockheed ascends to the throne, ever confident in himself. Lockheed's rule may bring glory or shame to the House Brian. Only time will tell. How did I die? It has been brought to our attention that you have yet to pledge your support for the upcoming crusade. Financially. Oh shit, now I've got this all. Interesting system. I have no idea what happened, but it seems like I'm doing pretty damn good now. Probably because it was AI guided on this side, so they knew what to do. Reclaim these areas. Raiders. There's never a quiet moment. My son and heir. What the fuck is up with their body? It's so full of questions. I do my best to encourage his curiosity, but sometimes I cannot help but get exhausted by the constant stream of thought and queries. It is not the first time I have heard talk of what a great servant Selpak is, and now Earl Enna has sent him to my court. He presents himself as a token of the friendship between Enna and me. Welcome to my service. Okay, let's start setting up claims. We do have some already. Missive from Pope Victor has arrived. It starts off with pleasantries and outlines the importance I hold in the eyes of the Irish people. Your practice of polygamy is in strict opposition of Catholic doctrine and a sin in the eyes of God. I only wish for your salvation. Please lead your people into the light and shed yourselves of excess spouses. The missive reads, a dilemma indeed. Which do I value more, the customs of my people or the doctrines of our faith? Catholic doctrine. Soon we'll have Ireland. Oh. Having a bad time over there. Raiders. Every guest is gathered in the Great Hall, and our gracious host Earl Domhnall has welcomed us all to the feast. The feast is dwindling down, and I find myself deep in conversation with my disciplined acquaintance, Countess Garb. She inquires about my opinion on troops' compositions, a subject she is deeply interested in herself. Friendship. The pleading gaze I received from my acquaintance Murchout is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner he has hidden all the evening, and the walls are hindering his escape. The poor man has never been good with people. I need to talk to you in private. What a feast. I will remember the day I spent in Earl Domhnall's halls for a long time to come. Now it's time to wash off the traces of merriment and wine, and once more resume my duties as Lord of the Realm. And time for war. Ah, we have a truce. Never mind. Right. Never mind. I thought that we were married to a sister-in-law for a moment. Brother Earl Anlon has lately been telling me how impressed he is with the generosity of Petty Queen Rögnfrier. Apparently she came through for him when he needed it the most. Perhaps I have been underestimating her. Renewed jihad. The House of Islam is under great threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in its very heartlands. In response, His Magnificence Ghalib Ali has declared that an era of renewed jihad is upon the world. The core regions of the Dar al-Islam must be retaken at all cost. All righteous Muslim faithful should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. This could be the beginning of an unprecedented Muslim aggression. Saint George protect us. Looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Petty Queen Rögnfrier saved the day by suggesting a reading from spiritual medicine. Make my brother-in-law Harald more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. I will be sure to mention his empathy and kind heart. Our recent correspondence has been a source of joy for me. I cannot help but think that we might both benefit from increased communication. Wherever I go, my wife Betty Queen Rungfear is sure to follow. That look in her eyes, the words on her lips, I know exactly what she is after. Oh, she's my spouse. Keep her close, very close. As I return to the chambers I share with Betty Queen Rungfear, greeted by an unexpected but appreciated sight. Our bed has been decorated with seashells and Rungfear herself is reclining on it, smiling amiably. With hands, mouth and limbs we reaffirm the devotion we swore before God, perhaps in a more carnal fashion than intended. As we were united in marriage, we are now united in the hearth. There's still a truce. How long is this truce? Oh, shit, I don't have a lifestyle. Skullduggery. All babies cry, but with little Queenless there is no end to their tears. I desperately want the midwife to ease my worries, but her furrowed brow makes everything worse. Your son is not gaining the weight as he should. We will take good care of him, my lord, but in the end his life is in God's hands. Maybe we will just declare war. Fuck it. We can't conquer anything else. We've got the Mayo now. Some more prestige for another war. My vassal has informed me of an obscure law in the Earldom of Bravene that states none but the petty king may be its protector. Normally such an archaic law would be dismissed, but it offers me a unique chance to put Earl Olaf, my vassal and current ruler of the Earldom of Bravene, in his place. Keep the title. Oh, another feast. Pieces of charred metal in some of the dishes, splinters on the chairs, small accidents promising bruises. Sitting at the head of the table, my brother and friend Earl Enna cannot hide the cold smile spreading across his face as another Lord Michael spits blood onto his plate. This is unacceptable. It is such a joy to see my brother and friend Earl Enna. Once again we eat, drink and sing together, as if no time has passed since we parted last. We could have been dining in a barn, and this would still be one of the greatest feasts I have ever been to. Hey, now we have the prestige for war. We need those resources for the troops. If one small village in Thomond has to starve, a heated argument between my councillors follows me out of the room, and Earl Enna, the representative from Thomond, greets me with tired eyes as I approach. Increased levies, abandoned village, we need that. almost there. Petty king or peasant? Ah, you know more than what is necessary. We will take Ireland. The weakness that has plagued my son since his birth finally released its hold on him. Relief washes over me as I see Quindles running around with all the other children. And I'm not ill anymore either. Really threw a wrench in the works for them to take this part of Ireland. Oh, died of cancer. Looked like it would be a tedious evening once the feast entertainment was over, but Aneska saved the day by suggesting a reading from the perfect state. Oh shit, I have a spy master. Wants independence from their liege. When you hold the Petikin of Leinster, it is clear to everyone that it is I who govern it. As many plains and villages are overseen by my bailiffs and my magistrates, therefore I am laying claim to it. You are welcome to grant the title to me whenever you wish, else I am sure that it will fall to me in due time, one way or another. There we go. Oof, a lot of kids. I don't know how I can get this place without starting war. It's well known fact that the courtiers will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. I can keep my courtiers suspicious of each other and distract them with infighting. They will not have the time or resources to scheme against me. Oh, can I get someone married to them? Nope, doesn't seem like it. If they're starting to like us. Weird stuff is happening. I offer Umsha my sincere thanks as he stares angrily at me through a haze of alchemy. It was not easy to find someone to volunteer to test my collection of substances. For him, it has been an evening of pain, burning sensation, and occasional unconsciousness. This has been most insightful. My daughter Kamen has fallen ill with leprosy. Deformity will make her shunned and mistrusted. Even I cannot suppress my disgust at the thought of lesions growing all over her skin. The physician wants to know how my daughter should be treated. Cautious. We might have to just go for war. Make some more barracks and stuff. We already have the stuff coming. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. It is my Marshal Earl Olaf that is plotting against my son and heir. Oh, they've only got laid to this. I thought that they were part of this. They're a much smaller party than I thought they were. actually part of Ireland. No, it's Scotland. All we need is this place here. Oh, don't I have a casus belli? Oh, I can't be so low on fame. Can I break the alliance without losing anything? Where do I see my allies? Visiting the local market, a merchant from a faraway land catches my attention. Come closer, my lord. Marvel at the treasures never before seen in these lands. I had to blend into the populace to get these beauties out. Truly a harrowing experience. This merchant might have more to give me than marvels from afar. I get stressed no matter what I do. Well, this looks good. A lot of hooks. Can I get any upgrades that would give me some prestige? Leisure palaces. Again, such a tiny part of all of this. Okay, try to heal that leprosy. Okay. We can declare war and take the last piece of island for ourselves. Will be disgraced, but Ireland is ours. Oh shit, never mind. What happened? Oh shit, were they allied? Where can I see that? Well, I guess we've lost. White peace? Yeah, we'll have to accept surrender. Well, that's Crusader Kings 3. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. Game seems cool with all the mechanics that you can do, but there's just so much that it's very overwhelming to learn. So yeah, I don't know if I'll continue this on stream. It would be fun to play as Finland, actually. But yeah, I'll see everyone for the next stream.